everyone. Kayo po ay nanonood ng Kababayan LA. This is a very special week for us sa mga Kristiyano, mga Katoliko po sa buong mundo, especially for us Filipinos dahil marami din po sa atin, Kristiyano, Katoliko. At ngayong hapon, sinisimulan nga po natin ang tinatawag na Observance of Holy Week. Ngayong hapon, simulan po natin sa Lunes ang pag-alaala at paggunita ng Semana Santa. Kasama po natin ang dalawa sa mga tinitingalang mga pillars of our Filipino-American community dito sa Los Angeles, Father Rodel Balagtas ng Immaculate Heart of Mary Church. Hello and welcome to Kababayan LA.
Magandang umaga. Salamat ulit sa pag-imbita niyo.
Siyempre po, at suki na ng Kababayan LA Community Leader, Prosi de la Cruz. Hello and welcome to Kababayan LA once again.
Salamat, Janelle.
Pag-usapan po natin ang Semana Santa. Nagsisimula po yan sa Palm Sunday, which happened yesterday, Father.
Yesterday.
Well, you know, what is the significance of that?
Ang significance ng Palm Sunday, ito ang entrance ng ating Panginoong Jesucristo sa Jerusalem. Ang Jerusalem, ang simbolo nito ay ang crucifixion ng ating Panginoon.
Okay.
So ngayon, He will confront His own resurrection ngayon. And He will confront His enemies, and there He will die in Calvary.
And there is confusion with this, Father, because, you know, 7 days before, tinitingala siya ng mga tao, wini-welcome siya to Jerusalem. Tapos 5 days later, sila mismo ipapako siya sa krus.
Yeah, yun ang sadness ng kalungkutan na ito ang nagmahal sa kanila. He was the one who cured their illness. He brought the good news to them. He gave them hope, and now His own people will crucify Him.
Yeah. Prosi, bilang mga Filipinos, you're a Filipino immigrant also, no?
Yes, I
But
am.
you've been here for a long time.
Correct.
And I'm sure you will speak for other kababayans who've been here for a long time. Pag Holy Week, ano bang feeling? Nafe-feel pa ba yung pagka-holy ng Holy Week? O natatabunan na? Kasi dito, you know, they don't normally practice mga traditions.
Oo, tama ka, Janelle, dun sa pagsabi mo na minsan natatabunan. Kasi the one that envelopes you is the glitter of Hollywood, ano? Di syempre, mas parang nadidistract ka ng mga Facebook, mga Twitter, mga ganon, ano?
Right.
Pero meron din mga portion ng community na bumabalik ang spirituality nila. Pero tapos pumupunta sila sa isang church. Ako, for me, I've found my second home, my spiritual home actually, I call it, the Immaculate Heart of Mary Church. Kahapon, nagpunta kami sa Palm Sunday na ang officiant was Father Meloy, Pacanza. Nakakatuwa kasi ang feeling ko is I felt the joy of the parishioners, you know, with the church very well decorated with the palms. We were all carrying our palms.
Yeah.
And then we were waving Father Meloy to come in and officiate the Mass.
Right.
And he was also blessing us. So
Right.
we felt like one with each other as we come through.
And that's what's good here sa mga iba't ibang parishes. No? We're going to be talking a little bit more about that later on. But meanwhile, Father, sa Pilipinas, talagang praktisado tayo sa mga traditions ng Holy Week.
Right.
But I am thinking that this particular Holy Week this year, coming before the presidential election, the national election in the Philippines, will be maybe even holier or more significant ba?
Dapat kasi this is an opportunity, sa mga pare, sa mga obispo to speak up against injustice and corruption and for free and clean election. Sabi nga nila, the gospel has to be contextualized. Ano ba ang nangyayari sa buhay ng mga tao, lalo na sa Pilipinas? So, kailangan we really take advantage of the opportunity.
Do you see a particular parallelism between Palm Sunday and what's happening right now in the Philippines?
Yeah, well, we have to unite as a people, and we have to welcome what is good, what is beautiful, what is just. And for us, therefore, as a people, sabi nga nila, when Christ entered Jerusalem, a lot of people were gathered to welcome Him.
Right.
Ano ang dapat nating i-welcome sa ating buhay bilang Pilipino? Kabutihan ba? Kagandahan ba? Hustisya ba? Ang magandang pakikisama?
All of the above.
All of, yeah.
Prosi, not all the viewers will agree, because I know we open our phone lines sometimes talking about religion and politics, and for some people they're still very I guess old-fashioned in the way they think that politics and religion should never mix. What do you say to what Father Rodel is saying, na dapat yung mga pare in the Philippines should speak up?
Ako sa tingin ko, Janelle, yung pagkamakatao mo, pagkamakadiyos mo, parang yung pagka-Diyos mo, na parang nai-expression sa kabutihan ng pag-iisip mo, kabutihan ng iyong asal, kabutihan ng iyong desisyon. Kasi pag sinabi mong hindi kasama ang politics sa iyong spirituality, parang mo namang sinabi na walang Diyos sa aking pagboboto. Di ba? Parang hindi ko
Very nice explanation.
Yeah, parang hindi ko iboboto yung konsyensya ko. Samantalang kung gagamitin ko ang konsyensya ko, gagamitin ko yung binigay sa akin ng Panginoon na yung aking kabutihan, loob, at saka yung aking yung bang discernment, yung tinatawag na ability to reflect, the ability to choose. So makikita ko na yung kandidatong binibili ang eleksyon, hindi ko dapat iboto. Yung kandidatong sinasabi, hindi ako magnanakaw. Ganito, yung kailangan natin bigyan natin ng buhay yung mga farmers para mabigyan tayo ng buhay as a nation. Yun ang boboto ko.
And I'm sure it's also difficult for priests, Father. There is a very thin line that you can't cross, na you can't campaign for a particular candidate. You can just speak for clean elections in the Philippines. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We just discussed Palm Sunday, Monday, Thursday, or Holy Thursday when we return. Don't go away.